no one cares. That is not terribly appetizing. Sure, raw carrot is fine, but no one wants to take the outer layers of an onion off and eat it like an apple. That would be weird. So it's our job as researchers to try and make that as delicious as possible. The first thing we can do, tidy it up. Cut off some of the rough parts, give it a bit of a wash and chop it up. Break it down into bite-sized ideas. It's a pretty good starting point. This is acceptable, tolerable. We can cope with this. But if we want to make something that is delicious, that keeps people coming back time and time again, then we want to have a shareable product. Now, this shareable product still contains all of our research. It's just prepared in a way that people want to engage with it. And it does take us a bit of work to get there, but people appreciate it. So let's learn to cook. First of all, we need to break our topic down into key ideas or concepts. And for this, I want to try a game. For this game, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do, and then I'm going to ask for a couple of people to volunteer. If you volunteer, I'm going to send you a link that takes you to a hidden part of my website. On this hidden part of my website are front covers of famous novels, some of the most widely selling books of all time. Let me give you an example. So I'll link you to a website that looks similar to this. There's Harry Potter, Catcher in the Rye, Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, 2000 Leagues Under the Sea, Black Beauty, 1984. There's a selection of books, and I have many hidden parts of my website like this. If you volunteer, I'm going to send you a link to something like this, and I'm then going to task you with describing those books to other people in the room. And they're going to try and guess what books you're looking at. And there's one big rule to make it deliberately more challenging. No names. No names of characters, no names of authors, no names of books, because that's what you're trying to guess. Don't even use any of the words in the title. And what we're going to see is we're going to see how we make things easy to describe or not. What things are easy to describe or not. So let me recap, and then I'm going to ask for a couple of volunteers. The volunteers are going to get links to hidden parts of my website. They will then unmute themselves when I ask, and they'll have just over 2 minutes to describe the books that they are looking at. The goal is to try and get everyone in the room to guess the books. If you guess it right, then I'll play a little ding, and then you move on to the next one. If you don't know how to describe a book, skip it and go into another one. Some of them will be easy, some of them will be difficult. And you get as many as you can in just over 2 minutes, and then we'll see how you did. So, can I have a couple of volunteers? Who's willing to describe some books to the rest of the room? Put your hand up if you're okay with that. Excellent. Maze. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link just now. Just give me a second. Okay, so there's a link in the chat box just to you, Maze, and if you click on that,